after I'd say 8 or 9 days. It's kind of hard to keep track since even the days are growing kind of dark. Faint, distant, you hear the screeching of a flock of seagulls, signaling that land is finally in reach. You see land finally far off, thinly veiled in fog that's being blown away occasionally by the cold wind that's pushing in from the north. And among this fog rises a pretty high mountainous island, fully covered in high grey cliffs. And despite the harsh terrain, extremely lush green vegetation covers the cliffside. There's a warmth radiating off of the island, and it gives a welcome shelter against the cold of winter. And the numerous crags and caves that you can see in the cliff sides give pretty good shelter from meddling authorities. It's truly a haven for outcasts, pirates, and scum. It will definitely be busy this time of year, with many crews holding up for the winter. And as you sail through the first part of this mountainous, craggy area, the sudden shift in temperature becomes more apparent, and Rakesh, you know that this heat on the island comes from subterranean flows of magma that exist underneath the island.
Alright.
Which also cause a veil of fog to rise occasionally. Your ship finally rounds the edge of a particularly sharp cliff, and like the maw of some ancient creature, the opening of a titanic canyon extends in front of you that splits the whole island in two. Along the entire sides of this crag, you can see ramshackle huts and walkways, all faintly lit by candles or torches. And glowing in the darkness of the shadow of the cairn, you can see in the middle a city of ships, lights, and torches. A sudden gunshot rings out on the cliff above you, echoing throughout the canyon, and a few seconds later, something heavy hits the water next to your ship. Welcome to the Raider's Cairn.
Do we see what hit next to our ship?
Well, you can go to the side.
Does the music need changing, Beggar?
Yes, but
Okay.
not necessarily to battle music.
No, I'll just change it to decent music, don't worry.
Pirate music.
We'll just go...
All of a sudden black metal.
Yeah. Okay. Proper pirate music, here we go.
Proper pirate music.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I go to the edge.
Me too.
Please give me a perception roll.
Sure.
I'll let you roll mine.
Okay.
Oh,
Ugh.
yikes. That's bad.
Okay, yours is 7.
Wait.
No, it's not, it's a natural one.
Me too. I'll
Weird.
go.
So I got a, yeah, I got a 5 and Sinead got a...
1.
Oh, 1.
I'm gonna go look too. I don't know if you want my. It doesn't matter. 7. 8.
Well, the ship is moving pretty quickly inside the cairn now, being pushed along by the heavy current. And, well, you don't really see what hit the water, just that it looks a little bit like a bag and it's floating off the side,
Okay.
already behind the ship.
Do we see where the gunshot came from?
Cliff.
Cliff. Okay, I'm gonna take the spyglass and I'm gonna look up the cliff.
What'd you get a 20 for, Freya?
She didn't. She got a 1.
She just rolled a
Well,
20.
Oh shit.
As you're looking for the body, you hear another splash. And as you turn around, you see Jet standing on the side of the ship.
Jet, what the fuck are you doing?
Nothing. Are we there?
Why are you standing on the side? Like, wait,
What?
she's standing on the side of the ship. Like, I think I misinterpreted stuff. Never
No,
mind.
she's just standing there on the side of the ship.
Yes, my misinterpretation.
You didn't really hear her coming up the stairs or anything.
Jet, where did you come from?
Downstairs.
Can I do it? Wait, can I do an insight check?
Go ahead and inside check with disadvantage.
Can I just guess without being there? What you did?
Well, I already failed. That's basically like an 8.
Well, you have no idea what Jet's doing, but I mean, it's not really currently on your highest priority of concerns.
Anyway, we're coming up to a dock. Are you guys ready?
Uh-huh.
No.
Great. Well, tough shit because we're going in. So, I'm gonna walk over to wherever they're captaining the ship. So I'm gonna walk to the wheel. And just wait. Just wait. Use my spyglass to check there's nothing around us. Because I have
Well,
spyglass.
you see a couple of people up on the walkways walking around. There's a lot of activity. People running around, some of them talking with each other, and a lot of people just watching your ship go by.
Okay. Boom.
Right? What's up?
I saw a dog in a man's mind. If we come up to it, I'm going to tell you. And that's where we'll pull in.
Don't think that's how docks work. I think you gotta have a little.
So epic. Hang on.
You gotta do, yeah, like that.
Yeah, you pull into a dock that looks kind of like what you remember from the vision. And it appears to be one of the main docks. But as you are about to pull into the harbor, suddenly, right behind you, you hear the screech of a creature.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I assume you immediately turn around.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Right in front of you sits perched a very grotesquely looking bird with black feathers. And seeing you notice it, it drops a sealed scroll on the floor and launches itself off into the sky.
Okay, I'll
You
pick
see
up
it for a couple of flaps, but it's already quickly vanished in the
I'll
trees
pick
on the
up
cliffs.
the scroll and unfurl it.
Written inside the scroll is this. Hang on. I'm gonna post it in archives.
Okay.
As you open the seal, you notice that very, very small in the middle is a stamp of 3 singular hawks arranged in a circle.
Specialist contact, part tavern bark, with code phrase 1 grape shop. No other can time at all.
Well, things not attracting any attention. We're fucked.
Oh, looking
looking
mean
mean
enough.
So they don't
You're
wanna.
fucked.
Look at me enough so they don't wanna!
Yeah,
Here we
mate.
go! Here we go!
Well, the rest of you are fucked. I'm okay.
No, we're fine.
I'm good.
We have disguises.
It's the not attracting attention part that I don't think you're capable of.
I think I am.
I'm pretty good at
You
that.
obviously don't know me well enough.
Fucking know you too well. Anyway, I'll go make contact.
You dock at the nearest pier. It's not as well built as you're used to from Compass, but you managed to secure the boat. And yeah, the shanty city that extends before you is very busy. There's a lot of unsavory folk running and shuffling about. Just from looking at the crowd, you can tell what kind of place you're in.
Great.
There's not a single person here that you suspect is not in some sort a pirate or other.
Oh, gee. Can I have attuned to those items over the week? I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self.
Same.
And I'm gonna look like a human
Did you,
male, dark
did
brown
you
hair.
put up that? You actually put up that flag, or
Sure.
Please, no.
are you
No,
just-
we put up a different one. We
Are you
redid it.
flying no flag, or are you flying a different one?
We're flying a different one.
How does it look?
Which
I'll
one?
design something cool this week.
Roughly,
Yeah.
is it going to be one that stands out at all?
Hopefully not. I'd
Okay.
say Rakesh recommended either greys, or whites, or browns, something.
It'd be
now it's
like
getting kind of racist, so let's stop.
dull
Gray or
it.
white.
blue or dull blue.
Okay. Well, you see a couple of people glance up at your flag as they pass by, but they don't seem particularly interested.
I'm
More
gonna
curious.
whisper to Serenity, your flag is way better.
Oh, I know.
I disagree. Personally.
Well, I didn't speak to you.
Yeah, well, you're wrong, so I'm comfortable.
No.
So, what's the plan? Anyone
I'm
go?
gonna go make contact with this guy. We're gonna ask where person of interest is.
Yeah, let's find the port tavern.
We're gonna have a conversation, I guess.
Well, I
As
say we
you
all
hop
go.
off the boat, a young woman approaches you, looks at your ship, and says, "That'll be a goal to dock."
Does she seem legitimate?
Do you want to roll an
Of
insight
course she
check?
not. This place is
There is no government, so who
Yeah, I fucking know.
should... Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna raise a brow at her.
She just looks back at you expectantly.
Might be better, like, out of character, it might be better to play the game.
No, you know what? Rakesh is gonna walk up.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Rakesh has something. Rakesh is gonna walk up.
Yeah.
He's gonna give her a gold. Quotation
Oh, nice.
marks.
Oh, quotation marks. Oh yeah.
I'm sure that
She's got the fool's gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she
He's
won't be
got
able to
the-
discern that.
Well, she takes the fake gold coin. She looks at it in the light for a second and just says, "Hey, this one's pretty good," and just walks off.
And that's how you do it, boys.
Yeah, if they burn our ship with our crew inside of it, it's your fault.
Ah,
I think we should have just threatened her to look.
no, I think
Yours,
Cool.
Cress. Really?
we got
Yes.
away with it. Now chill out. Let's go.
They're just fucking like. They're just. It's the same motion he does like so
We sh-
often when he's
we
stressed
should
with you guys.
we should look mean.
Honestly,
I'm
the
gonna-
best thing is to not draw attention to ourselves.
Yeah, I'm disguised as a male with brown hair, human male, and he's just got brown eyes, brown hair, kind of a little bit of stubble. Wearing some, piratey clothes, just like brown trousers. White. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
Jet's
just gonna be a
gonna-
human female. Short blonde hair, brown eyes, common clothes.
That's gonna turn into like a pirate looking really scary human man with lots of scars and like an eye that looks as it was stabbed.
Perfect.
For a second there, I consider the peacock mask, but I'm just gonna.
Cress, please.
I'm just gonna look normal. With a spider cloak, of course.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Varian doesn't need to pretend to be a criminal, so just goes himself.
You mean
Um.
Arian can't pretend he's a criminal?
Okay, let's go.
Go to the bar, low key, and without drawing attention to ourselves. Thanks.
Ugh.
Basically, the tactic for Varian is just walk like. It's not like he's purposely trying to be like out of sight necessarily. He's just walking like no one has any reason to like be looking at him. It's very casual, normal thing.
Very safe and very normal.
Rakesh just walking like he's meant to be there because that's
Yeah.
how I do it.
That's exactly the attitude. You're like, yeah, I'm here. Ain't no reason for anyone to be starting shit.
Okay, please give me a performance roll.
Ew. Why would you do that? I
Everyone?
should have snuck
I mean, how are you walking?
normally.
I'm just walking like myself.
Right.
Look, walking mean enough.
Mean enough.
Mhm.
No, switch tactics. I want to like. I'm not like. I want to see how much I can blend in the crowd.
I'm just walking because that's the normal person thing to do
Mhm.
when you don't want to be suspicious.
Well, I'm not being suspicious. I'm just like blending in.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be. That's Varian right now.
What? You cause me so much stress.
Why?
You
No,
know
give-
exactly why.
Let go.
Let's go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Has the music died?
No, it's just really quiet, I guess. It's not really. Nah, it's
Alright, it's just
yeah.
city stuff. Yeah.
Just you can put on some other music if you find some. The
I kinda like it.
pirate music was too epic, and then the other music went too wild suddenly.
Yeah. It's alright, I got something. I'll do some like tavern shit.
Well, you enter the
Jet is
area
missing.
you would assume is the port tavern, since it's directly adjacent to many of the docks. And you see a lot of people go in and out of that place.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the tavern and contact.
You kick down the door.
Really?
Like everyone starts staring at us, and we stare back, and everyone
No!
mad
Very
We're
things.
well, as
chill!
you
And then
enter
fists.
the door and half expect everyone to look at you. No one does. There's so
Yay.
much activity inside that, well, it's hard to even make out if anyone's paying attention at all.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
The
did the-
ambience is pretty loud. There's not really any singing or so going on, but a couple of drunk people are obviously humming along to melodies. The counter of the bar is a massive bird skull that's sort of carved to be flat enough to be able to accommodate the drinks that are piled on top of it. And you do
Yeah.
see two gruff-looking barkeeps behind the counter.
Right. Did they... The note just said up to the barkeeper, so did it give any other indication which one, or is that exactly...
No, I
Nope.
just said that.
I'll walk up to the bar then. And after I get one of their attentions, I'll say 1 pint of grape shot, please.
As you order 1 pint of grape shot, he rolls his eyes
Yeah.
and winks towards his other barkeeper and nods in your general direction. And they switch sides, and he walks up to you. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Out of character. I repeat. Why is my mic cutting out? Bastard.
Possibly, it's not like he told him anything.
I'll just repeat it. 1 pint of grape shot, please.
As you repeat the phrase, his demeanor changes a little, and he seems a little unhappy. He gives out a long sigh. You lot again?
Afraid so.
What you need? I can get you basic supplies. Are you looking for people again? I ain't got no promising recruits yet.
We're looking for a very particular person.
Yeah, and who might that be?
Baron lowers voice a little bit. For Storm Sage.
He leans down as well, and he grabs a dirty mug and starts cleaning it with an equally dirty cloth. Oh, he's looking for Diamond. That's a that's a tough one. The Storm Sage's crew likes to keep to themselves. They're like in a bubble of their own when they're here. I don't think they're around. I mean, the best I can do here is ask around, but honestly, pretend you got some personal issue with them. People here respect conflict more than just information gathering. It's
He potentially
funny,
killed
but
my
it's,
father.
It's less shady to them. Well, that's I mean, that's not perfect, but no.
Does that count as
If you
personal?
got personal beef with them, just go that route. Just don't look too shady. People don't appreciate that too much.
So he's not here. Could you ask around for him?
Come around the counter. Maybe I'm gonna let you in the back.
All right.
Here in the front is kind of a bunch of rowdy idiots, but in the back's usually where the crews get with the dinghies. So
Okay.
if anyone knows, it'll be the pirate crews.
All right.
He opens the side of the bar and waits for you to file in. Is it just you?
Yay.
Oh my
Everyone
god, why
follows?
are you... I hate that you guys have to come with me.
We want to can come. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Not gonna
he
leave
walks
you
up
alone.
to a particularly giant barrel and slides a
Yeah, it's
key
there.
inside and unlocks it and opens a way into the back ways.
Gonna
To the
look at
right's
them.
just storage, don't go there. To the left's where the dinghy is dock. Straight ahead through the door and you'll be in the tavern.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna look at my group of me.
Hey,
Do
do you
the
want to be on
talking.
the house?
Sure.
He vanishes for a second and comes back with a couple pints of beer.
Fucking love alcohol. Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. Lead guy got.
all time.
I guess let's go look.
Let's go to where he told us not to go.
I mean, you
No.
can if you want to.
No.
Fine, Dad.
Gosh, Dad.
Look, I have revenge to do.
Yes,
Or-
you see rides Sinead, but no, don't mention it. Maybe.
Wait, Sinead, right
Kind
where?
of creepy a little bit. Just, might
I
upset
was-
some
I wasn't
people.
mean to say
Yeah,
that
no,
out
I'm the
loud.
one who found it, Beggar.
I whispered.
Well, you enter a tavern that's a lot less loud than the other one. But, it's equally as shady. And the people here seem more like they'd be up for a fight than the ones in the other tavern.
Nice. Does anyone here have any iconography or any like symbols that would
Well, you see a couple of people sitting around the table, one of which kind of looks like he could be captain of a crew. He has a nice big tricorn with a skull emblem in the front of it. Other than that, most of these people are wearing, ramshackle clothes and armor. Kind of what you'd expect pirates to wear.
Let's go talk to the captain.
What races are they?
A large amount of them are humans. You see an unusual amount of lizard folk,
Hey.
which, lizard folk kind of have an affinity to be sailors or pirates, I suppose. You don't see any truly exotic races here. You don't see any tieflings or turtles around, but there's the occasional hobgoblin or other.
Can I go talk to that captain?
Well, as you approach the table, their very heated conversation stops for a moment, and one of the, what you'd assume, sailors gets up and kind of gets in your face, sort of shielding the table from you.
Hey, don't
How
mean
can I help
to.
you?
I'm looking for information on. Perhaps you might know where they are.
Yeah, and why?
Personal business.
You looking to start some trouble?
Potentially could have. Not the main goal, and not with you.
And what
Looking
you
to
willing
talk.
to pay for it?
What price are we talking?
I don't know. Couple of rounds, maybe?
Fair enough. All right. Easy enough for me. Yeah.
He waves towards the barkeeper that's in the corner of the room, and he brings around a round of beer pints. And the sailor sits back down, and from the other people on the table, you don't get a lot of acknowledgement aside from the captain lighting his pipe and studying you silently.
I'm gonna give him charming smile, I guess. Not actually. I just look pretty chill. I don't look too intimidated. I'm not actually.
Do the others approach the table with you, or they just?
No, I'm
sort of-
standing.
I fucking hope
Oh,
not.
I went
Okay.
straight
I'm
for the
going
bar.
close, but not right
Get
next
away
to him.
from me.
Oh,
Um,
Serenity's close.
I'll move myself.
Yeah.
I'm about like
I'm standing
Yeah.
against a wall. I'm not acknowledging them at all.
The people around you look at Serenity curiously. It's unusual to see a tiefling.
She
in this
doesn't look
crowd.
like a tiefling.
Oh
No,
yeah, right.
I'm a-
What do you look like again?
blonde, short hair, human, dark brown
I keep
eyes,
forgetting
common
that you can turn as
gloves.
well. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of glances your way, but a few are just studying you silently.
Baron will, like, motion at her with his head and be like, she's with me. Close friend.
Hi.
The captain takes a long puff of his pipe and looks at you directly. Show. Information. You've
Do you
come
know-
to the right place, but what exactly are you looking for?
Looking for Dermont.
One of the sailors laughs. The Storm Sage? Weird crew that one, Scott. Last I heard, they went to some occult shit. Occult? Nah, just myths. Bored is what they are. Looking for the horn of the hero? The captain silences the two sailors with a wave. The horn of Einherjar, not the hero.
Einherjar. Oh
Legend
god.
and Rio. Like that, the bell that can summon the waves, or the harp that clears the weather.
I heard he brings storms.
Ah,
That's how he's
I've
doing
heard
it.
that too. Well, it's said that he shows up on the shores a couple of days later. Storm hits. A couple of days after that, when the town's recovering, there comes the fleet, robbing them for all they're worth. He's never
I
been
heard.
wrong. Either he summons the storm, or he just knows where it goes. Who knows?
I
He
heard
probably
he was
knows.
involved in shady operation or something at one point. Involved a storm, real bad one, right in the middle of calm seas. Like, it was,
Everything about that guy is shady, if you ask me. But one of the biggest pirates crew around, and he's never here. If I were him, I'd be living like a king.
I mean, he's only been, what, a pirate king for maybe a decade?
Long enough for big money. If he were
Yeah.
actually here, he could make his entire crew into a smuggling empire, the way I see it.
Maybe
I
he's
think
just
he's
not
just
smart
some
enough
guy
to do
looking
it.
for adventure, to be honest. I think he's not even interested in the gold.
Do you know where I can find him?
You want to find the Storm Sage, and you came here to the Cairn to find him.
I had decent information that the Finn was wrong.
And what exactly would I get to give you this information?
What are you after?
Money, booze, perhaps contraband, anything really. What can you offer? Or maybe you'd like to kill someone for me.
Ooh.
Depends who it is.
So which one is it?
I can get you any of those things.
Well, surprise me.
What contraband are you after?
Anything that sells for a high price.
Like a turtle.
Drugs, trophies, weapons.
Have you ever heard of red powder?
I've heard of it, aye.
Any interest?
Well, how much you got?
How much? It depends. See, how do I know how much this information is worth?
Well, I can't bring you to him, but I know one of his crew is here in the city.
Can I insight check that?
Go ahead.
I don't want to use my one. And that
He seems like a pretty confident man.
one of his crew, like one of the low-level members of his crew, or someone that actually runs with him regularly.
Well, if I need to be that specific, it's one of his lieutenants.
What? Oh,
So you know they're close.
Is
at
it black
least.
talent?
Swear if it's black.
the lieutenant
Oh no!
recently
no.
returned.
He has a lot of lieutenants.
Black Tarok.
No, that's his first mate. There's no way you're touching Black Tarek if without touching Darwin.
Actually, I've already been there.
Well, you've met Black Tarek and lived.
I survived a hostile encounter with Black
Well, I believe that when I see it.
Tarok. I'm the one that got him out.
I'm gonna shove Varian.
I'm gonna shove her back. Yeah, you know he's been locked up in Last Hall for a while, right?
I heard he got himself caught.
Yeah.
I
How do you
heard
think he
didn't
got him
spend
out?
long there. You're saying
Yeah.
you broke into Last Hall and freed Black Tarek, who you
Yep.
then hostilely encountered, and then got away.
Yep. Bear's gonna look him dead in the eye, straight face, and go,
He
"Yep."
looks at one of his crew and, gee, if that kind of shit is true, how do you not believe in the Horn of Einherjar?
I said I didn't believe in it.
The sailor laughs out and downs his mug of ale.
How much do you want? I can get you a couple doses. Have you ever tried this stuff? It's powerful.
How about a good 3 ounces?
How many doses is Beggar?
Well, funny that you should ask. One bag, one of the bags you have should contain about 2 ounces.
Mine has 8 doses in it because I gave you 2.
Yeah,
No.
that's 2 ounces.
What about Cress's bag?
Well, 8/10 of 2 ounces then.
1.6 ounces.
Like 1 full bag would be 2 ounces.
What Cress has a full bag, and then so we take some.
Almost full.
Why do you have so many drugs?
Girl,
You took one dose out of it.
I did. It's fine. We can combine them, though. I'm gonna look at them and be like, "All right, how much gold are we talking? It's not contraband."
Well, considering what I could sell the dogs for, their utility withheld. 1 ounce. How much is 1 ounce? And he taps on the table for his subordinate to answer. And he sort of looks around a little bit and says, "Oh, only 200 pounds?"
Can I make a persuasion check to try and convince him to lower the amount of drugs he wants? And I'd say, I mean, you just know where one of his lieutenants is. You don't actually know where. Surely can lower the price a bit. I mean, 3 ounces out here. It's kind of a hard bargain when you don't have the exact number. Can I make a persuasion check?
What were you asking the exact?
The exact thing he said is, he's like, okay, you know where a lieutenant is, but I'm asking exactly where Dermont is. Surely you can lower the amount of drugs you need. I mean, 3 ounces out
Persuasion
here.
roll.
Yes. I have good modifiers.
Hmm.
14. Yeah, that's at least a 14, which I fucking hate, but whatever, we tried. Wait. Is that right?
He
Yeah, I
takes
think it.
elongated puff of his pipe. Hmm. 10 ounces and you pay our tab.
Did he just raise it?
No, he said 10 ounces and you pay. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say 10 ounces.
I was about to say,
2
what the-
ounces. 2 ounces and you pay our tab. I was counting in uses.
Okay. Give me 1 moment, and I'll let you know. Baron's gonna see if he can catch Cress's eye.
She's sitting at the bar, just chit-chatting with a barkeep.
I'm gonna walk up to Cress, and I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder. Hey, I think I saw something. You know, you were looking for that one guy. I think he's outside. He's looking for you. We should go say hi.
She looks at you completely confused. Which guy?
Baron,
I'm watching
know.
Varian.
the guy. Baron's gonna look at her really intently.
Okay, I guess. I'll come back later. She says to the barkeeper and just follows Varian.
Baron's gonna like walk her over this way.
I got left
I
in
need the
the
dust.
Yeah, sure.
I'm selling it for information.
How much do you need for that?
All of it. It was mine in the first place.
Well, now it's mine in the first place.
Cress. Don't fucking start this.
Well, I don't think I'm the one who started this.
Give me the dust.
She just turns around, walks away, but while she walks away, she takes the dust and just throws it behind her for him to catch it. Don't fucking disappoint me.
Oh,
And she just walks in again.
It's your fault for having fuck standards.
this drug is really not good for our group.
Maybe if all of you weren't such fucking narcs.
No, you fucking narcs.
Oh boy.
Don't know how to have fun with drugs. Jeez.
Yeah,
You weren't such an
Words.
addict.
Chill the fuck out. So how much is this? How many ounces did Cress's bag have? Was it
Since
2?
you used one dose, it should be 1.8 ounces.
I'll add my doses back and then I'll steal Rakesh's bag later.
Okay.
Cool shit. Alright. I'll walk back in up to the table. And then I'll look at him and I'll be like, so, how much is your tab for today?
I don't know. Should probably ask the barkeeper, eh?
Who's the lieutenant?
Put the money on the table first.
I'll put the dust on the table and then I guess go ask the barkeep how much I'm paying.
One of the sailors puts a small scale on the table. And he
Oh my
puts the
God.
bag on one end and starts moving around the weights at the top of the scale. And you ask the barkeeper what the time is?
Yeah.
They've been drinking all night, racked up to 80.
Great. And I'll walk back to the group and I'll put each on the table.
The sailor gives the captain a short nod and clears his equipment off the table and stores it in a bag on the floor.
Oh yeah, by the way, there you go.
Delitos, delitos.
Now, my turn.
Ah, fine then. If you want to find him, ask for Grammar. He's at the casino, always.
As for who?
Probably some VIP table. Grammar.
Bramble or grammar?
Grammar.
Gremmel.
Listen, you want me to write it down for you?
Yes.
The music.
The
He gives
musicians
you
in
a
the
piece
bar
of
get more
paper
drunk.
with horribly scribbled handwriting, but you make out the letters.
You said he's at the casino?
Yeah. It's just out of town.
Right. And he's one of Dermont's lieutenants.
Yeah.
Great. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all
Enjoy your
mine.
drink. I'm gonna down the rest of my fucking drink. And then I'm gonna nod to them and walk out, I guess.
This
Bye bye.
music killing me.
While I'm here,
While we're here, yeah.
Rakesh has been looking around while they've been having that conversation. What do I see?
Well, you see a lot of tables crammed into this pretty small space. There's a bunch of barrels and crates near the shadowy end of the place. It's hardly lit down there. There's only a few people sitting back there, mostly lit by a couple of candles they've put on their table. Some of them seem to be drinking alone. There's a larger table at the front which seems to be empty. You would assume that only larger crews lay claim to that table if they need it. And other than that, you see a small staircase leading up, and yeah, not much else.
I'm gonna take the staircase. Just to see what's up.
Make me
Are you doing
fine.
this?
Yeah, while you're talking, this is what I'm doing.
Fine.
Sorry, Dad.
It's fine. Hang on, where is it? Prepare for upload. Ha!
Here it come.
Oh, I found it. It was below the table.
There it is.
Well, I was gonna grab it, but fine, you grab it.
Oh, cancel. Oh, okay. This is very big, Dad.
God.
Okay, here we go.
Coming out of the staircase, you
Is that-
come out here
Oh, shit.
on the side. Before you is, well, you're obviously on top of whatever cavern this bar was built into. To your right, you see a wall, presumably the second floor of the more public bar.
Mhm.
And you see a house in front of you, the pathway leading down. There's a lot of barrels and empty crates. It's probably where they get most of the deliveries through.
Ah, makes sense. Yeah, I'll head back down. Okay. Nothing. Well, there's nothing that really catches my eye here, is there?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Me as I'm leaving.
Then I'll just wait for everyone to leave before I do. So I'll just stand against the wall until they all get out.
I'm probably not gonna
I have left.
actually leave until you go back to you.
You come to the barrel entrance, only to find it locked.
Can I knock on it?
Yeah. Do you knock on it?
Yeah.
You loudly knock on the barrel.
Like not
And
no, not loudly. Like
I mean,
jeez, like
you
stop.
want to do it silently?
Boom, boom, boom.
No, I want to do it loud enough that like it's not. Well, I mean, there's a wall in front of it. Yeah, I'll fucking knock on it loudly. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, after a couple of minutes.
Minutes.
Yeah. Minutes. You hear the click of a lock and the barrel swinging open. Done already.
I am, though it appears my associates have failed to find me, so it's like I must get them. However, I have a question for you about another individual. Find it.
Yeah.
There's an admiral of the Sun Lords. How do you say this again?
Orinko.
Yeah, Orinko. Do you know where I can find information about them?
Probably somewhere from some of those sun people. I don't know. Never heard the name. It's not well known around these parts, I'd wager.
How do you pronounce the name of of Cress's sister, Elavan?
Luria. Basically Maria with an L.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the name Luria? It would be lizard folk woman.
I mean, I don't really know. I'm not really looking for someone like that. So, I wasn't really remembering names. She
Do a
do
lot of the
anything? Is she on a crew or something?
I think she was sold or taken by slavers. So lead for a friend.
When?
Long ass time ago, over a decade.
Not really, but close enough.
Well, then probably not. Not that I know. If you
Do you
want
know-
to find a slave, you should probably ask some slave traders.
Are there any docked here?
I mean, probably. They don't really go around advertising as slave traders. Kind of looked down upon, even in the shady types.
Fair enough. Know any specific information brokers here?
There's a couple.
Got names?
Well, they were the, shadier type. Are you sure you want to go down that path? Isn't this stuff that Treehawk can do for you?
I mean,
Yeah, I can give you the names. It's just, I can't guarantee that what you tell them doesn't find its way somewhere else.
yeah, you're probably right. It's all good. Thanks, though. It's like let's go.
Leave the door open. Just close it when the last of you's out.
Should probably go collect them. At least see what they're doing. I might be back to leave without them soon, though. Find out. I'll turn back and just stand in the doorway and watch, like, kind of lean against the doorway and see what everyone.
I'm waiting for Cress.
I'm waiting for Rakesh.
Yeah, Cress is sitting there, and in the end, all the chit-chatting was just to lead to basically the same question that Varian just asked. Well, have you seen someone a little bit younger than me? I'm searching for my sister. She kind of looks similar to me. Have you ever seen her lately?
Well, not to be racist or anything, but kind of looks really the same to me.
Oh, fair.
I'm not really paid attention. She here recently?
Well, that's the point. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, not that I can remember. I remember most of the girls coming through here.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day, good sir.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Huh.
And just waiting there.
Have a fucking good day, fucking sir.
Yeah, fucking, yeah.
That's just sitting somewhere at the bar and surprisingly blending in really well with the other sailors. Like she's talking like them and acting like them.
Baron's just there in the doorway, like, his
You
arms crossed.
see Jet just almost, seems kind of natural talking with those sailors. Someone punches her arm in a friendly manner. She punches back. They're all laughing.
The
It's a
table is
weird
laughing.
sight. The table's laughing. The mimic eats Jet, and Jet becomes the mimic.
The whole of reality begins to collapse down.
I mean, Rakesh will go up to Jet and just tap her.
She'll turn around.
Crest just wants to walk by Varian.
We're going.
Ah.
So,
Of course.
right. And then he'll just walk off.
Just drinks her beer and then like stands up and slams on the table like good night. I don't know.
Arr! And leaves.
Arg. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, you walk out of the bar.
Oh.
But
I'm gonna get another alcohol before I leave.
as you order another beer at the bar, suddenly a table crashes into the counter right next to you.
Oh,
Not gonna react. I'm just waiting for my alcohol.
I look over.
I do too.
Well, you see two people punching each other, and the entire crowd is getting louder until someone stands up and screams, "Barbara!"
Oh no.
And
Baron
all
just-
hell breaks loose.
Baron just gets like a faint, like wistful, like
I'm gonna
like
take.
the smile you get when you're remembering fond memories. And he just waits for his beer.
I'm just gonna
That
take a few
gets a
steps back and
really
start
similar
playing music that fits the
question.
bra.
I'm gonna step in front of Rakesh.
Rakesh is gonna step back. Because if anyone Rakesh, he's gonna throw a fireball in this place and it will go badly.
I just want my beer, and then I'm
When-
gonna leave.
yeah,
I'm
when
gonna
the-
get my beer, and then I'm gonna sneak out.
When the bartender hands Warren his beer, Jet's gonna grab it and just throw it at someone.
Oh my god.
Okay,
He's gonna
please
give her
me
like
an
a what
attack
the
roll.
fuck look.
I didn't know you had it in
bring
you.
that.
just gonna like.
Give me an
Fucking
attack
hate
roll, please.
Brew.
Oh.
I like pirates.
Attack. Is that a dexterity, right?
Thrown things I think are finesse, so yeah, dexterity.
So 14.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty big crowd and it's hard to miss. You know you hit someone judging from the scream that it's from the crowd, but you're not really sure who you hit.
Poor Varian doesn't get his booze.
Can I sneak out?
Good luck.
So are you waiting for the alcohol or are you trying to get out?
She stole my alcohol.
Well,
She threw it.
there is someone in our group who knows of a different way out.
No, I'm just sneak out the front door.
Yeah, I know, because we don't know that.
Yeah.
There's
No,
another
bye.
way out.
Or
Guys,
you stand
leave.
up and you try to leave and someone bars your way.
Can I not make a stop? Rude. I was gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, man, don't start this, please. I just want to leave. It is too late for this.
I'm just gonna use Mage Hand and tap on his shoulder.
Well, he looks like he was about to punch you straight in the face, but suddenly there's a oddly magical floating looking hand that taps him on the shoulder, and he, with a grunt, turns around.
That's your chance.
Can I just sneak out now, please?
Please give me a stealth roll.
Plus 12. No, probably.
No, it's only +5 if you wanna hide
Yeah.
the cloak. Not really when you're just
Probably
stealth.
should try. It's fine. I think it's fine. It's an 18 with my plus 7. Hopefully that's enough.
You get bumped a couple of times, but you duck under a couple of fists thrown your way. You see suddenly a sword swing past above you, and you know that things are getting more chaotic, but you manage to duck under and out the door.
Beggar, this is a door, right?
Nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to that one.
The door is locked.
Okay.
And
Good
as
luck,
you
guys.
go there, someone jumps on the table and takes a swing at you.
Oh, believe me, you do not want to start there. Okay.
The first swing misses. The second swing follows.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me just straight up. I don't have mage armor up.
You stepped back a little bit too late. And it just grazes your chest. You take you take 3 slashing damage.
Rakesh stumbles back a few steps, looking very unimpressed. He raises his hand, and he's gonna catapult one of the beer glasses into this person.
Are we gonna run over to the situation?
I'm already catapulting this shit.
I know, I'm not
Let
stopping
me-
you. I just want to be there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna catapult it into them. Can they make a dexterity save for me, please?
It's a 13.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. So they're gonna take 3d8. Let me just roll that because he's pissed now. He's
Oof.
Yeah, that's gonna be 19 damage.
You telekinetically grab one of those spear marks and you catapult it straight towards her. It crashes into her side and she just crashes into the wall and is knocked out.
Fucking told you not to dodge it.
That is
The
funny.
beer splashes in a wide area and the crash is so loud. For a few seconds there's actual silence in that crowd as a couple of faces turn towards you.
He looks very unimpressed.
And people run towards you.
Ah, shit! I'm gonna run for this door. I want to kick it open.
I won't move
Well,
while he does that.
the others turn first.
I'm not.
No!
Serenity,
I'm not very tanky.
When you're the only one that made a good choice for once.
We can't do what you can do, mate.
You made a good choice because I helped
Because
you get out of there.
Oh.
Get good, scrub.
Yeah, what are you doing, Serenity? Sinead?
Oh, wait, is it my
Yeah,
turn
it's you.
first?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said there first. Where's
Well, by the
Crest?
others, I meant
She's
the
over
warden.
there. Do it. Dispel it.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast darkness.
That's good.
Okay, where?
In like this, where it's like 6.
It's
How long
it's a
is it?
15 feet radius, so it's gonna go.
So like,
Is it a cube?
Big.
So it's gonna go. It's a circle.
Cube.
So if you
Circle.
hit these guys, then it just goes
So-
backwards.
around these guys, and yeah. The 3 in front of
So
me.
just in front of her,
Like half the tavern is in darkness.
like just from like here and then down.
Well, as this sudden dome of darkness fills the tavern, you suddenly hear a lot of screaming from the top of the tavern and from the other corners, and a couple of people suddenly get up. Oops, didn't mean to lock him. Oops. Fucking sizing re.
He's so small.
Listen, okay, he's a tiny dude. Is that your turn?
Uh-huh.
Are you moving?
Oh, wait, how far did you move?
I didn't move yet.
Oh.
It's not my turn.
Oh.
But I'm gonna move.
Yeah, I'll run to the door. I can't get any further. That's me.
This guy stumbles out.
He has to. What does he have to do?
In the meantime,
But
I would
you
also
can't
like to
see.
check this door.
Yeah,
Can't see, yeah.
This one crashes straight into Jet because he can't see. Crest, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
Not Crest, sorry, Jet.
Okay. I was like, okay.
Crest, you just die all of a sudden.
I just try. In the meantime, I just try to see if this door is open.
You open the door and the barkeep looks at you with a concerned gaze, and well, in the back room you see a big tap that water kind of runs into. You see a barrel filled with water, and you see mugs, dirty mugs, standing on the table in the corner.
Okay, but this is outside, isn't it? Or what
Nope.
is it? Okay.
That's
It's
a
just
room.
Dang it.
room in there.
I'm gonna close it again because it's no way outside.
Oh, you close the door again. Are you still playing music?
Yeah.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then. Jet, did you make that roll?
What do I have to make?
Constitution saving?
Oh. That's +0, so 6.
Well, the muscle-packed fighter stumbles into you out of the darkness, and he falls over prone and groans, and you too are knocked prone.
Oh boy.
Okay. Can I stand up again? Like,
Yeah.
Push
you
him
can
off me.
get up. And as you stand up, you see one girl looking at you with one raised fist and the other urging you to fight her.
I'm gonna grin and grab something like a glass or something that's near me and throw it at her.
Give me a roll. An attack roll, ranged.
No, I get it. I'm up.
11.
Well, you throw an empty glass at her, and she catches it. She turns it upside down as if wanting to drink from it, looks disappointed for a moment, and throws it to the side. And hops down. In a ready fighting pose, her fists raised. Waiting for you.
Well, I will mimic her. Can I punch her?
Well, is Varian doing anything, or are you just waiting outside?
I'm gonna go sit on the edge of the dock and look at the ocean.
I wish to leave.
Reminds
I'm
me of
gonna
someone who
sit
likes to
there.
read books usually during that
But
time.
What are you doing, Rakesh?
I'm fucking running at the door.
Well, one of them is gonna try and stretch out his legs to make you trip.
Dickhead.
Ugh.
Please
I'm gonna
give
beat
me
him up.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, I'm about to beat a man to death.
use my training.
18.
You jump over as he
Fuck off!
tries to sweep your legs, and you make your way to the door.
Okay, so now that I'm at the door, I want to fucking break it open.
And how do you do that?
Kick it!
Then please give me a strength roll. Athletics.
Oh my fucking god!
The
Your
master of
kick
kicking
is
things.
aimed straight at the lock. The door bursts open,
Every time.
swinging wide, letting a rush of fresh air in. And the way to freedom is in front of you.
I fucking leave.
So yeah.
Wait, let me
Serenity.
check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm here. Fucking leaving.
Yeah, I'm running too. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll dash, so. Like that, right? Where was I? I'm about like, yeah.
As if I got a natural 20.
One of the guys runs out after you,
Ugh.
and then looking at how you are just dashing away from the tavern, he looks outside for a couple of moments until the other guy runs out after him. And suddenly, he just turns around and they start fighting.
Amazing.
Idiots.
One of the fighters is on the table. A spear at her side. You have no idea where she got that from, but she's kicking mugs into your general direction, Cress.
This is yours. Oh.
None of them hit you, but they hit the walls around you.
Yeah.
The barkeeper is loudly exclaiming his grievances, but no one seems to listen. Jet, What do you want to do?
Punch the girl.
Okay, well, roll your unarmed attack.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
9.
9.
9. You follow up with another unarmed
Yeah.
strike. And please roll for it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
One more try.
Why am I...
That hits.
Hey!
Totally worth it.
That's another 8.
Wow. Nice rolls.
Just one's left, one's right.
You
Right
do
in the
deliver
face.
Pow pow.
one punch to the left. You hit her arm that's protecting her face, but it still connects, and you feel the damage it deals, and the other connects to her stomach, making her lose air for a moment. She in kind returns one blow, that's 17 to hit,
Yeah.
and another, it's 19 to hit. Dealing you 8 damage. Cress,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do?
I'm just gonna change the melody to a sleeping melody, to a lullaby. And try to make that person sleep. On the counter. If she has 26 or less health points, she's gonna sleep.
Well, she doesn't fall asleep. Instead, even though a little slowed, she keeps kicking mugs in your general direction. As if trying to provoke you.
I'm just gonna keep playing.
Is anyone that's outside doing anything?
I'm looking wistfully at the ocean,
I'm walking.
thinking about how
outside.
wonderful my life.
I'm walking outside, walking down these stairs, and walking over to Barry.
I'll follow.
And then I'm gonna sit down and read my book.
Damn, everyone got really fucking quiet.
I'll just do next to you.
Oh, I'm muted. Whoop. Could you hear me through Sinead?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Okay,
barely.
cool. That's fine then. But yeah, you heard what I was gonna do.
Here, I'll move over to make room for you.
Thanks.
Sit on the edge if you want.
Yeah, he sits on the edge and he starts reading his book.
Yeah. Barry
Jet.
is like holding the necklace that he like always has under his shirt that you've seen like once.
Mhm.
And he's staring out at the ocean.
Cool.
Jess, do you continue exchanging blows?
Yes.
And please make your rolls.
I like how half the party is just sitting outside out of this brawl, and the other half of the party is fully engaging.
It's a 13 and an 18.
Both of those hit.
Wow.
And 16.
The girl is starting to look a little worse for wear under your
Starting.
flurry of blows, but she's still standing and returning the punches.
Ooh.
One of them hits you directly in the face. Oops. Deals you 9 damage in total. Cress, as you keep playing the music
Yeah.
and she keeps provoking you, all of a sudden she is tackled from the side by one of your fellow patrons and falls behind the counter. Is there anything you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on top of the counter. I want to take a look what's going on this side of the room.
Well, there's still a lot of patrons sitting around just drinking, watching the brawl unfold. A couple of people have been knocked out. A couple of people are still fighting with each other, but other than that, you have a pretty clear shot of the open door.
I'm gonna scream at the girl that's fighting Jet while I'm playing music. I'm gonna say, "I've seen babies throwing better punches than you, bitch!" And I'm just gonna use vicious mockery on her. Just make the wisdom saving throw. That's enough.
She's too invested.
And yeah, I'm just gonna
Duel of Fates.
that was. I mean, I guess it's considered like difficult terrain or whatever if I run over the counter.
It's
or...
not that high. It would cost you 1 extra 5 feet to jump up on it, but
Okay, so
jumping down would not cost you extra.
So 5, 15, so 20.
The first movement is basically 10 instead of 5, but all of the rest are normal movements.
I'm just gonna try and make my way out of here by just these stairs. Seems to be the safest route. While playing music.
It'll take you to the 2nd level now.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Jet. Punch?
More punches.
Punch. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, 24 and 7.
Please roll for the first one.
6. And I'm gonna use Flurry of Blow to
Do it.
punch again. Ah, damn it. 9.
You connect your fist again, this time not dealing as much as you did before. And the follow-up punches you deliver miss as she starts evading your punches instead of blocking them. Both of you are getting exhausted from the fight and sustaining significant damage, but still, she tries to throw one back at you. Dealing you 6 damage. And the element's really gonna make me do this, isn't he? Because they know
What?
just when you were leaving, I thought, hey, I'm probably not gonna go upstairs again. And I deleted the thing. Now he's going upstairs again. Is that the same one? Did I just upload this
Yeah,
one?
it's just a copy of the current map.
There we go. That's the one. Yeah.
That was an impressive one, Beggar. You've improved last time you.
Thanks. So you're making your way up the stairs.
Yeah, just to see what's going on up here.
well, you see a lot of patrons on the table railing looking down at the fight. Occasionally one of them throws a mug down to hit one of them. But other than that, there's not much up here.
I'm just gonna blend into the crowd and just look things unfolding.
Okay.
Watch things happening. Maybe take one of the mugs that's left behind and just start drinking, and then realize it's alcohol and spit it out again.
It's pretty stale beer as well.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
taste very good. It's kind of warm.
Since she doesn't like alcohol at all anyway, it just tastes even worse.
Jet. Punch?
Can I grab a chair and slam it over her head?
Oh yes! The wrestling moves now.
You can try, but you're not exactly proficient in chairs. And you would have to get to a chair
You need
first.
chair proficiency.
Is there no chair
Which,
near
I
me?
mean, there's one at the counter.
In the darkness.
God, slam their head into the counter like a normal
Is the
person.
darkness still there, by the way?
How long does it last?
Sinead?
Haven't you ever been in a bar fight?
Sinead?
It lasts up to
What?
10 minutes. I can dispel it whenever, but I did not dispel it.
Okay, well, so you don't see any chairs.
In that
Just
case, I'm gonna
darkness.
slam.
Darkness.
I'm gonna take Aspen's advice and slam her head into the counter.
You've never been in a bar fight, Freya?
I've been like to a bar 3 times in my life, so no.
Well, that means that's an opposing strength.
Wow. What the hell? That's
Roll.
weird.
Please
really.
roll 1d.
People in
20
actual functioning
strength.
countries don't have
My
Yeah,
first bar fight was when I was 15, so.
Freya!
the bar fights that exist here are like appearing in the newspaper the next day because they're so rare. A strength check or an
1d20.
athletics check?
An opposing strength check.
Well, that's not very good for
Raw
me.
Strength. She rolled a 17, by the way. So.
Yeah, I rolled a 0.
What? You have minus. Oh my god.
A
Well,
zero.
you grab the side of her hair and she just doesn't move.
Oh,
She was confused for a moment
Freya.
and punches you once in her confusion.
wait, can I first spend a key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can.
Girl,
And,
get out of
what's
there.
That, is that disadvantage or do you just
Yeah,
really-
disadvantage on attacks dodge action.
Okay. So, well, seeing how your grappling her head didn't work, you immediately know that a blow is gonna follow. And you take a step back, evading the swing. Do you wish to retaliate?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to punching. That kind of worked better for me. And I'm gonna punch her 3 times for, oh my god,
Well,
18, 26, 26.
After the step back, you would take another step back forwards. Using the swing from your hip, you just deliver a devastating blow to her lower jaw and knock her out.
I'm gonna like spit blood on the floor. And I guess I like look around, and when I notice that no one else is there anymore, I just try to leave.
Yeah.
From the top of the room, you can hear cheering. Jet, go for it! Go!
There's a couple of people still
Oh.
tiredly fighting each other, but there's a lot of knocked out people on the floor.
I'm a dog's variant's gonna like not look at them. He's gonna be like, "This is taking a while." Honestly, I thought they'd be done by now.
You could, but the parents leave them not good.
Okay, Cress, what are you doing?
I'm cheering on Jet.
Jet, are you continuing to fight people, or are you just leaving?
I think I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, you just... not a lot of people are paying attention anymore to the larger crowd, so you just exit through the door.
Cross looks a little bit sad.
You
She wasn't
feel,
up for more action.
You feel satisfied having, had a punching duel and coming out on top. Behind you, 3 on the docks, the door opens and you see Jet. A little bit of blood running from her mouth to her chin.
I'm not looking at her. I'm staring.
Took
Well-
you long enough.
I'm still looking like a scary pirate, but as I approach them, I'm turning into a girl. And Beggar, you need to get my token. But she
Which
has like
one?
the red-haired one.
Oh,
Is this
another
another one of
version
her-
of Jet.
This is
If
the
this
last
is
one.
another one of her main ones,
Oh, the last
please let me
form.
know.
Yeah, it's
Albatross.
The last form.
Is this Freya?
Albatross.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a
Wow.
description for the thing that I'm doing that I'm not telling any of
Well, she's yeah.
yeah. I guess the picture's pretty accurate, I would assume.
Yeah.
No, I need like height.
Oh my
Oh.
god. I don't
Cause
know.
like no, she doesn't need to give it to me now, but I need it like by
Soon.
Monday, please.
Haste.
If you can.
She pretty. She also strong.
Yeah, she's more muscly than Jet, and has bright red hair and pale skin and a scar
Is she an
across her eye.
albatross?
No.
Why are all of them units?
And none of them actually strong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the unit and Vigo is Albatross. I mean,
Bo and
I
Jet
mean-
aren't units.
I'm an
Albatross
albatross. Now I have that song stuck in my head.
Me too.
Wait, why are we talking about birds?
because of her name.
Is that her name?
Her name's Albatross.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's meta information, so
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
it's just written. on
Anyway.
her-
Okay, who are you?
Alba?
Alba. Right.
Right.
You see that her knuckles are still a little bloody and a little burst open. She's definitely been in a fight.
Had fun?
Yeah, she's just gonna like wipe her hand across her mouth, smearing the blood and grinning.
Sexy.
I'll take that as a yes.
Did you win?
Of course.
Are
That comment
we-
was in character, by the way.
Because I definitely am. No more bar fights.
Why not? They're fun.
No.
You're
I
pretty
can't
good.
believe you
Loser.
stole my drink. Did she just cough and call him a loser?
Did you just call me a loser because I knocked someone out in one hit? How many hits did it take you, huh?
Well, you cheated.
You don't know that. Did you see me? No, you didn't.
Can't believe
Yeah, I
you stole
saw
my
it.
drink.
You need to stop drinking so much.
You need to mind your fucking business. What you gonna do?
Are you just gonna sit there, or are we gonna do something?
Well, I
considering
said I'm ready to leave, so whenever you people are.
considering I'm the one with the information, I guess you have to wait till I decide to.
Not really. We can just go without you.
Where are you gonna go?
Serenity!
Hi.
Not a bar.
Do you want to tell us what happened? At the table?
Oh,
Aren't you
yes.
guys forgetting someone?
Oh, where's Chris?
Yeah. Wow.
I think she went upstairs.
That was like
Oh.
impressive how long it took before I had to tell you. Nice teamwork. We're so good together.
Get over yourself. Seriously, you're really annoying. Where's Chris?
Upstairs.
Okay.
Shall I go get her?
Please do.
Okay. I'll run in and go upstairs. Let me go.
Yeah, and Cress is just waiting inside for everything to calm down so much that she
Where
can
is it?
just walk outside at some point. When
Oh, there it
everything has calmed down.
Hi.
So before you get up there, Cress waves at you and screams, "Hey there, Serenity!"
Hello.
When you're
We're
still
going
downstairs.
now.
Okay, is it safe down there?
Were they still fighting when I went in?
Well, at least one or two are still sort of wrestling with each other, but
I
mostly
think
they're
it's
tiredly
pretty
sitting
safe.
at the bar drinking or knocked out.
Okay, then just Cress goes to Serenity and follows her outside. And on my way, I take one mug that no one actually
I need this on again.
seems to care about, and full mug, and just take it outside and hand it over to Varian.
Varen will smile at you and
Ah, there she is.
down that shit.
Well, it's piss warm, but
That's
there is
fine.
alcohol in it.
You don't drink because it tastes good.
Ugh, warm beer. Ugh.
Mm.
I mean, beer's disgusting in any form. So
Hey,
Yeah.
true tea.
don't at me.
Listen, just because you have shitty taste in alcohol doesn't mean I can't call you
Just
out.
because you in America have shitty beer.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
also a good point.
That's also true.
come to Bavaria and we'll show you some good beer.
All right. I mean, we make decent moonshine.
Oh my god. I mean, moonshine's just pure alcohol.
Well, yeah, no shit. Why do you think we drink it?
Good god.
Like my uncle, so my grandfather and my uncle make beer like not just beer, they start out with beer, but now they make a ton of alcohol recreationally, and they make like moonshine jello for Christmas. It's great.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's one way to pep up a bit at a Christmas party.
It's amazing. They left it outside one year and all the squirrels got really fucking drunk. Because they got into the jello. I don't know why squirrels want to eat jello, but they did. So now there were like 15 wasted squirrels in our yard.
Oh my god. Does anyone have a time limit?
Uh,
No.
what time is
No,
it?
but can we take a break? I really need to.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
asking.
have 4 hours left.
Alright, yeah, well, I'll probably not go for another 4 hours, but let's take half an hour break.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, meet back in 30 minutes or so.